Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway. Here's Eric Sogard, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, the second baseman.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
7-11.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Price ready with another 0-2. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Second.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 9 homers and 19 driven in. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
J.D.
Curveball looked at here
Martinez.
for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play. Here's Steve Pearce now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now a ball high and deep, heading for the monster, and over the monster, home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
No balls and a strike to count. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. One down. Coming to the plate now, number 35. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. And he fouls this one off. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball to third. Holt is there. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that's the first out.
Batting seven.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a
Batting
textbook swing right there.
The center
Good
fielder.
weight transfer,
Jackie.
good hands to the ball,
Bradley.
solid contact, and
Junior.
great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it is. Weak roller right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch. And that'll bring in Young. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
The batter, number 50.
Standing in now,
second baseman,
Pedroia.
As
he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting,
you
the designated
like
hitter.
That, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
The batter,
so a runner in scoring
the
position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Garcia retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a... Stepping up to the plate, Eric Sogard back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in, number 35. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Pham at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And As you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Base is empty now after the double play, and here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2
now
away on a ground
the center
rule double.
fielder, Jackie Bradley
Well,
Jr.
He definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. 0-1 the count. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places
The
that's
batter,
a double
number
or a
15,
home run, but
second baseman,
at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make
Bud
it to second?
Boyga.
Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now back
the
the
plate,
designated
Steve Pierce.
hitter.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Here.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what
The
would
batter,
certainly
number
be
2,
scored a throwing error.
shortstop,
I'm not here to make
Sander.
excuses, but it is
Bogart.
cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting.
After that base
The
knock
right fielder.
there, he's into double
Mookie.
digits, Zero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
This year against right-handed pitching, Betts is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the. Digging in now, Daniel Robertson. He'll start things out in the
Leading off for the
6th
Rays,
for a lineup that
the
really
shortstop,
hasn't found its
Daniel
groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Price ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Moreland has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. No hits to this point. Strike taken up in the zone.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, 29. He hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays.
Your
Number
attention,
38
please.
gets the call from
Now
the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 38.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He was a double play victim last
Leading
time
off
around.
For the
he doesn't
Red
have
Sox.
to worry about that in this
The
situation,
catcher,
Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Comes set and the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Junior.
First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Ready for another chance. Austin Meadows 0-2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit hard up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So here is Avisaíl Garcia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And it's 0-2 to Avisaíl Garcia. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay.
Your
number
attention,
70
please.
enters from the bullpen
Now
to do the pitching.
For Tampa Bay.
Digging
number
in once
70.
again, J.D. Martinez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for
Leading
3
off
thus far.
for the Red Sox.
And a fastball is in there
fielder,
for strike 1.
J.D. Martinez.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Here it is. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall.
The batter, number
15.
Down. Second baseman, Justin.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And that will bring up the former MVP second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line drive to left. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats.
Now
both of them
the
hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Both big.
Steve Pearce will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready with the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So a runner at second.
Now
2 down now. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The right fielder.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put...
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Ready on 0-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-1 Boston. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And he got him. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Robertson.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 1.
Your
Chaz
attention,
Rowe
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and it sails right by him.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. Especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In there, now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike taken, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Striding into the box, Tommy Pham, and his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First offering on its way, lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run.
Number 32.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, designated
Riding in once again, Austin Meadows, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Austin Meadows is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. There is Pedroia. Throw on the first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
The final line score for our ball game
for the save. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show. Coming your Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way
Leading
in a
off the
short
afternoon
period of
for
time.
Tampa Bay,
really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there. 1 out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Popped him up. Devers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Devers is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Tampa Bay held scoreless. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
And that's dead center for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Pulled toward right center field. Sogard is there for it. 1 out. With that, here's how the
Batting
hometown
second,
Red Sox line
the
up in this
second
one.
baseman,
What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
Batting
Here's
third,
J.D. Martinez.
the designated
Previous
hitter,
history with Blake
J.D.
Snell. Just a 1 for 9.
Martinez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a curve. Ball taken for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Pierce will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
Number 35.
And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 2.
Fouled away.
Yandy Diaz.
Kiermaier at second with 2 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Here's Xander Bogaerts
leading
now.
off
He'll match up
for
with
the
Blake
Red
Snell
Sox.
now to lead off the inning.
The shortstop, Xander.
In there, strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's off the Green Monster. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Here's Brock Holt now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Third baseman.
And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
The catcher.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Batting 9.
Good stuff, Heidi.
The
Thanks.
shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Darno gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Pham, a Nevada native, got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
The first baseman,
a called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Fielder.
Comes off an 0-4 in last night's ball game.
Jr.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
Stepping up now,
the left
Andrew
fielder.
Benintendi.
Andrew.
It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order. Stepping in, Austin Meadows as we begin the top of the 4th.
Austin
and he
Meadows.
pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A lean, and he makes the catch.
The right
Snacks that right out of the dugout for the first out of the inning. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 35.
Digging in, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They trail this one. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. So
leading off
0 for 1
for the
with a
Red
flyout.
Sox. The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pedroia.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And now the Red Sox DH,
the designated hitter,
Martinez.
J.D.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martinez.
In there, 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez
goes
down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Bogart.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 0-1 the count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. Gets in looking, strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The third
pitch of the
baseman,
at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked. Gets all the way to the ball, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. In there, strike 2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now,
center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Line to the right side, but foul. Vasquez is off of first with 2 away. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself. So striding in, Daniel Robertson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Andrew.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
0-2.
This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
The second
baseman might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going. You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here.
He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason,
The batter, number 2.
To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. is taken for strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
The right
So
fielder, number 12.
Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Holt.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Yulise Chacin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box now, number 35. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, third base.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in for Boston,
leading
off
Evers.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Steve Pearce is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first
Now
hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pierce, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He's just 1 for 6. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Number 70.
And the pitch. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. No, he's unable to finish with the catch. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. d'Arnaud takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
No hits to this point. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left field.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front. Now another 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home. Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Robertson trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Left field and deep. Back goes Kiermaier, and it bangs off the monster.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his
second
knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Yeah, that hard-hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
he's looking locked in.
The right
Next
fielder.
up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. Robertson for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning.
Leading off for the Rays,
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Your attention, please.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Number 32, Matt.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Up next from
that was
Tampa
a
Bay,
3-pitch strikeout.
right
And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Avisail Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Devers
Sogard.
in foul ground,
First
but
pitch,
this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And there's one down now. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Watching this last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Tommy Pham is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red
in the
Sox.
overshift here now.
The
the
left
pitch.
fielder, J.D.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Martinez.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So we got him looking there. Avisail Garcia is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now.
Xander.
Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Garcia is underneath this one. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Betts tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Batting fifth,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. At the knees, strike 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. He'll get it into 2nd. So some life with 2 away as he's into 2nd with the opposite field double. And you can see right there, he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category.
Leon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Standing in, number 35. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch is popped up. Bogarts settles under it near second. One away.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Into the box. Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled away. Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back at it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Home half of the third.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group. We know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that's taken for strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Scooped up, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now to the plate, Eric Sogard back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Eric, no doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Number 23 ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Starting forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Number 23 is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23.
Leading off
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting
at the plate,
the designated hitter.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Avisail Garcia becomes the second out here in inning number 5. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
1-0 the count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That finds the zone, a called strike. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Runner in
The
scoring
catcher,
position at second
Sandy.
with one away. And up next, it'll be the
Leon.
catcher, Sandy Leon. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's off the Green Monster. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away.
Moreland.
And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. In there for strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Digging
the center
in to try
fielder,
it again. Andrew
Andrew
Benintendi, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Comes set, the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A pause, and the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Benintendi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he missed
swing and he rockets this one down the left field line. And it bangs off the monster. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box now thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Richards is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go
the
foul.
Batter, number
but
2.
No such luck.
Shortstop.
Right off the foul pole
Xander
for a two-run homer. Sometimes
Bogaerts.
this sport just isn't fair.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Pham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they managed to. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Sogard.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he popped him up. Bogaerts shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa
So 2
Bay.
outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that will hike over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away.
The center
on
fielder,
a ground rule double.
Andrew.
When you play this far, where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox ready once again. Austin Meadows 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The designated hitter.
Ulysses Chacin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Please.
First offering on its way.
Number 43.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Just see.
Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something
now
he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 1.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Lowe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 35.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join
They're
me
down
for the
by a
traditional
touchdown. 7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 52.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.D. Martinez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And they start him out away with a called strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. A leap, but it's off his glove. The throw into second.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while.
The batter.
He's about as hot as
Number
you can get
23.
right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th.
The designated hitter.
Bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. From the stretch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Eric Sogard will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Striding in in, Mookie Betts.
Leading off
He's got a hit
for
in
the
3
Red
at-bats
Sox.
to this point.
The right
that
fielder.
last at-bat when he went
Mookie.
deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball called for strike 2. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Pham. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In now,
The third
Rafael
baseman.
Devers. He's roped a couple
Rafael
of doubles in 3 trips to
Devers.
this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way
Now
past
batting,
due
catcher,
changing their approach to this
Sandy.
guy. Whatever they're doing, strategy-wise,
Leon.
it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting, first
Stepping
baseman.
into the box, Mitch Moreland. It was a
Moreland.
two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Center fielder,
Yeah, man,
number
it's hard to
16.
stay focused on the game when the score
Andrew
is this far out of hand,
Benintendi.
especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Moreland, the runner at second with 1 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-2 home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Hit in the air out to right. Garcia giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
Back
batting,
to the top
left
of the
fielder,
lineup. Stepping in,
JD
J.D. Martinez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch. I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field now, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Austin Meadows is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And now a stoppage as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Popped him up. Leone over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Lowe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that's taken for strike two as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now.
The final
this
line
is one of the greatest.